Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Please? Might be royalty, but there's no excusing bad manners.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Hi, Dad.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you, that these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
That is a cool throne.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Are they allowed to bring those near my august presence?
Cynical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected
Oh,
you.
you're the one
But that's
organizing
all right.
this.
Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah.
But that's not true. I'm
First of her name.
the daughter of the...
Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
I'm sorry, what? Why are you siding with them? Oh. Okay. Best dad ever. Oh, okay. I thought I could fight.
Still my heart.
What is she... Did she just rob him of his powers? What? Oh, I think I've been picked up by one of the mechanicals. No, that's me. Oh, this is where I pick. Play as Emily Caldwin or play... Right, no. We're playing as Emily, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, trained in stealth and combat by her father, Corvo Atano. Play as Emily... Yes!
Cast you in cold marble.
Oh, wait. Does that mean...
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers. And
Why
I'll
did-
bring her to Cold's prison until her trial.
Okay, ow. Why did everyone support her? I am the
My father
rightful
lost it
heir.
all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Oh, no.
It'll be all Captain Mayhew.
Because you're a traitor. That's why.
Well, that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
Get the sword. Pick the sword up. I can't move. Pick the sword up. Stab him. Stab him a lot. Couldn't I have grabbed it? Kick him in the face.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
Really? This is just about getting rich. Get up. He's robbing you.
What happened?
Just
Alexei. The throne room. Father.
sword.
Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Okay, you need to get out of here, but before you do that, you need to take stock. And by that I mean you need to get... Okay. Oh, that's healing me. That's good. What have I got? I've got ship launch protocol. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. Can I use that? It's probably not a tether that could hold my weight. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. Near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Gristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Okay, not totally helpful. Although we've got a protocol. We've got it recorded somewhere. Letter from Advisor Helmswater. Empress, we face yet another murder and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange is it not that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then so very convenient. No, it was Auntie Dearest. She's organised this to make us look guilty. But there's got to be some inside help because she just got support of all of my guards as well. So this was planned. Because I'm the eldest child of the Empress, I am the rightful heir. It doesn't go to the sister. Mind you, I say that. I don't actually know what the Dunwall line of succession protocols are. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavours? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who does not know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Leonora. That's not the woman who's just been killed. Okay. What else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have? Do we have anything? Spin?
Should I just spin it? And
No.
pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
I do. I need time to think. Where am I painting?
The Hound Pit's pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times.
Alright. So. Apples to eat. Grandfather
I
clock.
used to hide frogs in this old grandfather
Set the
clock
alarm.
to drive the housekeepers
That's gonna
mad.
go off. That's... Oh, God.
I thought life was complicated
That
back
was bad.
then.
Okay. Can I? Which way's that? Which way's that gonna... Okay, keyhole peek.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Alright. I've got to get out of here. I actually have a journal. Excellent. Escape the Imperial Chambers. Brilliant. Mission clues. You have no mission clues. Mission items. You have no mission items. That's not really useful. Bone charms. You have no bone charms. Lore and maps. Okay, I've got the letter from Advisor Helmswater and the ship launch protocol. I'm not sure if that's going to be useful, but we will have to see. Right, travel log. New year. We're starting a new year. Maybe 1852 will be less boring than 1851. I can't wait for Wyan to get back to Dunwall. We'll go to the abandoned mansion I discovered the other night at the edge of Rudshaw. Abandoned mansion. That could be a good place to hide. Maybe I'll have time to turn it into a scary haunted house beforehand, using sheets and hiding the old audiograph upstairs. Wyman would love that. We'll get spooked and hold hands, screaming and laughing. Come on, Emily. You promised to be more serious and to listen at court, and you're already planning your next escape. Let's start this diary again. Proposals for a new decree on whale oil rationing and distribution. The anniversary. That time of year again. The anniversary of my mother's death. There's no real time for reflection, though. It's all security protocols, menus, guest lists, and it's impossible to slip out at night. I feel like a caged bird. I am right now. They've already got me memorizing this year's speech. It's endless. Would it be so terrible if I just said what I remember about her? That wink she gave me, even as she was scolding me, even after I was caught climbing the statue of my grandfather. The sound of her footsteps as she paced at night. The time we shared a cabin on the boat trip to Driscoll. Or the time she agreed to let Corvo teach me to fish, but then had to pull a hook from my arm. Now that would be a speech. I totally agree. Actually, that would be a good speech. Okay. Not helpful. Is someone coming? Alright. Now I can open it, but they're going to know. Was there anything else? Any other exits? Can I climb? How good a climber am I? This makes me think I need to spin something. Oh, I can go out.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Alright, do I have a map? I don't think I actually have a... Lore and maps. I have laws. Maps. I do have maps. You have no maps. Fine. Can I? Right, nope. Not useful. And... don't think... Whoa. I don't think that... Oh, right. Is there another window? Did I miss something? Desks. Can I open the desk? What was that? Scheduled for Middlesong's Eve. Read. Empress, presented for your approval. The schedule for Middlesong Eve. Morning meal with Tyvian Trade Commission. Presentation from the research vessel Lob Lolly Swift. Just returned from a newly discovered island chain off Pandician continent. Midday meal with dignitaries from Morley, who will present you with a gift in exchange for your attention to their complaints. Dedication and speech for the new wing at the infirmary hole for aged seafarers. Meeting with advisors on the issue of Blood Flies in the south, evening meal with Lord Corvo at his request. Okay, so he wanted to talk to me for some reason. Alright. Gotta keep looking on the floor. Could be missing all sorts of things here. Typewriter, use. Oh. Probably don't need to use it. Okay, can I open any other windows? Yes. Okay. Extinguish the candelabra. Letter from Tyvian Trade Commission. Our most esteemed Empress, as you know, freight from Serkonus bound for Tivia is now routinely set upon by pirates or spoiled with bloodflies. In addition to the loss of Tivian lives, be they crew, dock workers or shopkeepers, there is the material cost of the cargo itself, which can barely be calculated. If things continue unchecked, we will be forced to cease trading with Serkonus and perhaps to even embargo ships from the southernmost isle altogether. But this need not come to pass. The Trade Commission is a reasonable body and has already considered remedies to ameliorate the situation. We seek the following: independent, qualified inspectors at all ports, patrols to defend against pirates and smugglers, compensation for the previous and future losses. It is this list of remedies that I wish to discuss with you in person at the earliest possible opportunity. So far, your staff have resisted our efforts to establish a definitive time for negotiation. Prompt them to action, Majesty, for we are eager to travel to Dunwall. Until we can sit down and discuss this in a civilized fashion, I send you our best. Demian Shorigan, Principal Tyvian or Tivian Trade Commission. Useful. I'm getting a lot of information, but I'm not seeing how any of this is totally useful. Right, I want to find that sword. Yes, I do. Okay. Does this... Okay. Okay, this is a good way of getting out of the room. Okay. The royal quarters.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Have you not spoken to your father about? Okay.
Lady Emily.
Okay.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
Okay, so he's
You've
not
got to get out of the tower.
dead.
Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Okay.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, I've got the sword. Read the journal. Mission clue. Why is there a... I thought I turned that off. I really did think I turned that off. Throne room. Okay, better. Right. So, I've now got mission clues. A new captain who goes by the name of Megan Foster arrived in Dunwall. She is looking for Corvo Atano. Maybe she can help me. Get the hell out of here. Objectives. Open the safe room. Definitely. Find Mortimer Ramsey. Right. Delilah and Duke Luca Abel have taken the tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place for you. Escape the city by meeting a boat captain down at the docks. Yeah, we're going to be doing this first. Do I have maps now? Findings? Schedule. Okay, no, I don't need to read any of these. What about maps? Still have no maps. Okay. Cupboard open. Let's see what we got. We've got a light patch. Pouch. Okay, what else do we have in this room? Don't make any noise. Okay, we have a lock. That's got to be a secret way out of here, hasn't it? Yes, it does. Another light pouch. Just coins. Okay, coins could be useful. Audience request. Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have an urgent need of his time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. That name rings a bell. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan Foster. Is it Megan or Megan? It's probably Megan. Okay, tutorial. Lean. Okay, brilliant. Yeah. What else have we got? Empty bottle. I'm sure I can throw things like that. Oh. No, it's just a chair. I thought someone was sat on it. Tell you what, before we go anywhere, let's just...
This won't open without my ring.
Oh, that's what I need the
Ramsay
ring
has it.
for. Ramsay has it. Apparently. Okay, new mission clue? Get the signet ring, mission clue. There's a secret passage in the royal chambers that leads to the streets, but you need your ring to open it. Okay, a new captain who goes by the name... Yeah, got those. Okay, what have we got here? It's a breakable door. Can't I open it? Alright. So, anything else? Bathing salts? Could that be useful? No, it's an item that's worth coins, and of course I'm going to need coins. You always need coins. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, I can turn the tap on. Audio graph play. I could use that as a distraction, could I? Or is that just going to be something that gives me a clue? I think that's a recorded message, isn't it, Liz?
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you and your mother before you could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect. Undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit. But trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
Can I take those with me? No. Sokolov! That was the guy that invented everything, isn't it? That my father actually kidnapped. Or rescued, depending on your perspective. Still clear. So, I need to get my ring back. Oh, wrong. That's actually what I wanted to do. Okay. You've got a key. You're a traitor, though. Yes, you are. So you're a dead traitor. Anything useful? You know what? Before you start worrying about useful, start.
It's kind of dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something.
Oh, you're a dead man,
Maybe one
too.
of the 2 penny drinks.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely dead. You betrayed my father. You betrayed my personal bodyguard. She seemed to be a friend as well, I gotta be honest. This is... Okay, can I unlock this? Oh, I've now got the key. Yeah, that's the room I was locked in. Okay. Can I not pick lock?
Itches like mad.
The Royal Protector. Corvo Attano, accused of assassinating the Empress, he was sworn to protect. How unlikely he would not only overcome this shame, but then redeem himself so fully as to be named Royal Protector to yet another Empress. Those of us at the College of Histories were too fast to use the pen against him. Yet let us not blame historians, for the evidence against Attano was nearly overwhelming. Yeah, because it was given to you by the victors of the original coup. First is the only Royal Protector ever to have been born of an isle other than Gristle. His foreignness is not itself a crime, but added to the suspicions, the most forgiving of which was that he lacked the capacity to fully understand his duties. So people from where I'm from are stupid. That's, well, dad was from are stupid, but I guess that's kind of me as well, seeing as he is my father. Second, he was caught quite red-handed with bloodied weapon kneeling over the body of Empress Jessamine. That is kind of true. Of course, it turns out that even this damning evidence was part of a clever plot to destroy the Empress and remove Atano from interfering with the ongoing plans of the Lord Regent's conspirators. And while I admit to publishing what are now clearly incorrect conclusions regarding Corvo Atano, I will not, as some of my colleagues have done, resign my position at our veritable organisation, but instead I reassert myself in the endeavour of weeding out fact from fiction to produce the most salient histories possible. No, I'm good, man. You shouldn't.
I wear my regular clothes.
You shouldn't quit just for that. Right, I need to go. Downstairs. Can I jump off and land on him and stab him in the head? Tell you what. Let's just add him to the pile. I don't know. I can throw bodies? Let's not do that. Let us not do that at all. Now, do I have... I've got no items. Alright, fair enough. Yes, I'm in my own palace, and I'm looking for things to steal. Hey, you never know, it might be useful. Oh, I saw something shining. It's my blade. My blade is kind of distracting. I guess I can't put it away. It's like when I move and I get the little glint in the side. You know what? Stop worrying about your blade. Set alarm. That's got to be useful for a distraction, but right now, do I want a distraction? Alright, stop worrying about loot. Actually, you know what? Good habit is to close all the cupboards so that no one suspects someone has looted the place, although with a coup going on, I think... Okay, they're killing everyone. Which makes sense if it's a coup, I suppose. I'm trying to edge round a little. Is he... No, he's dead. Okay, anything I can use around here? No. What was that? There's... Oh, it's helpful hints appearing, making me think I can pick something up. Okie dokie. No? Okay. God, you're killing the maids as well?
They accept my transfer.
Oh.
I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
I've got a good transfer. Okay. I've got a good transfer opportunity for you. It's to the next. I should probably have...
Traitors.
Yeah, exactly. I should have checked behind me before I did that. Getting a little bloodthirsty, I don't need to eat. I do not need to eat. I do not need to eat. No, I do not. Okay. Coins. Old Patty's Crystal Cider. Alright, I don't want to throw it. I want to drop it quietly. Nothing else. I do get this urge to spin all the globes. Alright. Where is the guy with my signet ring? Can I hide in any of these places? Okay, so that's where I'm going. I saw something there.
With the throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes.
Royal Chambers, he's
Natural
coming
order
back.
is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Oh no. Very soon he'll be lying in a pool of his own blood. Right, he's going to... Okay, you know what? This guy's probably something I don't want him finding. He's going to go to the chambers. I don't know which way. That's the problem here. So I don't know if he'll discover this body. I'm going to put it over there. And then I'm going to have to try and see which way is he going to... Oh god, he's coming this way. Of course he is. There he is. Am I hidden here? If not, I'm going to run forward and stab him in the head. Okay. La 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 la, very musical. La 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 la. It's the season to be.
Hey, what happened here?
Okay, not good. That's what happened! Oh, I liked that!
Goodbye, you entitled bastard.
Oh! Yes! I probably should not take quite as much pleasure in that as I did. That's almost certainly not ladylike or regal. My ring!
This
Right.
won't leave my hand again.
So I can now... Oh, I need to remember to turn that off. I can now go, if I want, open the journal. I can open... I've got the Royal Quarters key and the Imperial signet. Mission clues. I've eliminated Mortimer Ramsey. Could be... Okay, no, I've done that. Secret passageway. I've got that. New captain. Got all of these. This is not... Findings. Audience request. Audiographs. Listen to. Lore. The Royal Protector. Oh, bloody map. Here's the thing. Before I leave... There are some other places. So here's the thing. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with his memory. Because it would seem he remembered how many dead bodies were here. I should remember that. Some of these guards are remarkably alert. Okay. Can I now... Sword, no. See, I want to check in there before I leave. And yes, I want to kill those guards. Because... Okay. Oh! I think that's... Can I see through here? I think that was him seeing me. Is he coming? Is he coming? Come on. I mean, if he opens the door, can I just stab him in the face? Did I see him? Can I get something to act as a distraction to draw him in here? Can I hide under? No. Okay, that was someone screaming. Okay.
Who opened this door?
Which door? Oh, God. Okay, you know what? Oh, that sounds loud, doesn't it? Is he coming in? Can I drop over the edge of this? Did he follow me? No. Can I make that as a drop? How far can I drop? Inquiring minds want to know. You know what? I think I'm just going to go find that guy and stab him in the face. Yes, I am. I don't have any special powers like Daddy did.
Maybe the wind or something.
Where are you?
Oh, something stinks around here.
There he
Not
is.
my job to clean it up.
Gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss. Oh, that kiss. Oh.
Okay. There was 2 of them.
Let's get it soon.
There's another guy over there.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
Don't worry. I'm about to fix that
Damn
problem
it.
for you.
I need to pee.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix that one too. I'm gonna fix an awful lot of problems with this sword today. Are you...
I'm hungry.
Shall I throw something? Oh, there's that one. There's that one. No, he's got his back to me. Okay, okay, so we got him with his back. I could take him out and then rush over. Ooh, okay, there, and take him out. Yes, that seems like a plan, doesn't it?
One night at the body house. One night. I'm covered in shankers.
What are shankers?
Hello?
Which way is he coming? If he comes this way, I'm gonna go get his friend from behind. Oh, I got discovered, didn't I?
Whatever.
Extinguish. Gopher. Alert them. Kill this one. Kill this one. Kill this one. Rush forward. Kill him. Kill him. Did my dad teach me that? Because, you know, 10 out of 10 for extremely cool. Minus several million for good parenting. Although I suppose you could argue under the circumstances.
Ramsey's men barred it so he'd have time to loot my safe room.
Under the circumstances, I suppose you could say best parenting ever. Alright. So, I think I've killed all of them. Let's just have a quick... Really? You tipped the throne over as well? Oh,
Her reign is off to a grand start.
that's a little petty, isn't it? Okay. Is he moving slightly?
Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise.
And if I don't make it right, I'm going to make it extremely bloody and extremely squishy. There's nothing left here. I've looked around. It is time to get out of here. I have to leave through a secret entrance that can only be unlocked with my ring. Now this vault was also supposed to contain... Wait, was there something else? I thought I saw 2 things for a second.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Okay. Didn't it also suggest there was a treasure room? The Imperial safe
Spent
room.
so many nights in here after the rat plague.
Okay. Let's make sure we don't... Oh, I tell you what. Can we close the door behind us? Is that possible? So that we cannot be followed? That seems like a sensible thing to do. Yes, it does. Now I can probably relax and take stock, assuming there was nobody waiting for me down there. What is that? Okay. We've got stuff to check out. We've got a door that only I can unlock. I don't suppose I could actually stay here and nobody be the wiser. Someone's got to know about it, haven't they? I've got a safe. I have got yet another safe. And a sleeping room, just in case. Right. Corvo Attano, the Royal Protector in Our Times, Part 1. Okay, this is actually new. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around that time, his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley, and the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaca when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbena? The spectators from all over Serkonos were thrilled to see someone so young and striking from a working-class family advance through duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. This unexpected outcome secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Serkonian Guard. As a soldier, he was involved in a number of conflicts against organised criminal groups, rogue city-states within Serkonos, and pirate bands along the chain of islands radiating east of Serkonos. Sent from his homeland at the age of 18 by the Duke of Serkonos, then Theodanis Abella, father of Luca Abella, Corvo was assigned to serve the Emperor in Dunwall as a diplomatic gift. His Serkonian heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old-world mystery. A few months after he moved to Dunwall, it is recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure from Karnaca. It's odd I'm finding out more about my father than I actually expected. Okay, this is that right. Tivia, Morley, Gristol, Serkonos. So we're in Gristol. There's Dunwall. Serkonos is the nearest place. Okay, right, let's keep looking. Letter from Wyman. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night, and the only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way is while you're asleep. Creepy. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your Empress face, and it makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter per your royal protector functions, know that I'm joking and perfectly aware that the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Gristol. Take care, my darling Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. Or women. I'm guessing Wyman. Okay. So I have a boyfriend. Interesting. Let's hope it doesn't turn out that he's involved in this. Did we need anything else? I've already read that. That should have been added. Cats, rainbows, Samuel Beechworth carving. Oh.
Old Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me driven out of Dunwall Tower.
Samuel, that's probably a name I should remember. Yes, it is. Okay, what have we got here? We've got bullets! Can I get gun? I'm going to hope I find another cupboard with a box in it. I thought that was a clock for a second. Right. Electrical cabinet. Whispers from the Void by Barnoli Mulani. Whispers from the Void by Barnoli Mulani 1. Oh god, I was about to hit the book. In fact, I suspect I'm going to hit the book when I finish reading it. Treatise on the physical existence of that fallen realm. Excerpt. It's a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under a carriage wheels or some other tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead. But when the weight is removed, they make a quick recovery. But nonetheless, for a moment or two, this person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. And what did they experience while in this temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. Well, of course not. The brain's going through all sorts of weird things at that moment. They tell us, as so many before have, that they were in a particular place and can describe it vividly. Yet who among us does not know that place? Have we not all seen it in our dreams? This place we share in the farthest reaches of our minds, the realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at once both lost and at home, the void, otherwise known as drunk and to your mind. I told you. I did tell you. I warned you. Okay. Part 2. These little glimpses of the void in dreams, or described by those awoken from comas, are not limited to a select few. In my interviews, I've gleaned that there is not a single citizen without such visions at one time or another. This then must be a real place, not folklore or mass delusion. Perhaps it exists deep below the earth, or far above it. Perhaps it is right next to us, but hidden. Some trick of the light or wondrous curtain bars us from fully knowing it. And we all but wait for a natural philosopher to unlock the phenomenon to show us how to see it at will. But when so revealed, it will not be a fearsome place any longer. Not the distant and special realm described in the myth of the outsider. It will be strange, yes, even unsettling, but nonetheless it will be a new realm for us to explore and eventually conquer. This is beginning to sound like a travel brochure. You know, there will be complimentary breakfast waiting for you. What new treasures await us there? Are there lakes made of liquid diamond? What would liquid diamond be? What do we? I don't know. That's just like saying, will there be clouds of gaseous bananas? The clouds of weightless silver gas, and what things we would learn. Okay, whatever this guy was smoking and or drinking, we probably need some about now. Health elixir.
I'll need this.
Probably. And lamp. Bone charms. Okay, this could be useful. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns, still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the islets north of Tivia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigour or providing defence against pregnancy. Can I get one, though? Alright, bone charms. Findings, lots of them. Lore, lots of it. I'm going to guess. Maps, still none. I want a map. Pistol, bullet. Hello, I'll be with you in a second. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Resist urge to dive over to gun. Just, you know, because once I get the gun, I'm probably going to have a hard time, well, basically not getting everything else right. Sorry, hard time getting anything else because I'm going to be so damned okay, I'm going to get the gun because I can't focus on anything else. I'm just going to leave it to last.
I'll need these.
Okay. And oh, telescope. Telescope. I've got a telescope. Oh, right, that doesn't. I was wondering if I could zoom in and out. But no. Right, so that's the gun. That's alright. And I don't want to use that right now. How much ammo do I have? Does it tell me? 10! Right, yes, 10. Okay. That is probably going to be useful. Okay, let's keep looking and see what else is here that could be useful. We have... Nope, we have a safe.
The reserves won't help against Delilah. Even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
Oh, but I can take one!
I better take these.
I can't take that, though. Can I not take that? Come on. I could carry that. Maybe. Well, hopefully they can't get in here without the... Ooh, this... Is that gold? I thought that was a footstool. I actually thought that was a footstool. I was going to stand on it. Oh, there's got to be a footstool, surely. That can't be gold. Really? Imperial Reserves. Okay. We need to come back here and carry all this stuff out. Anything else? No. Okay, we've got a gun. We've got some information. We've had a snack. Okay. No. Corvo Atano. I've read that. Didn't I just read that? I just read that. No. I didn't. In an act of rebellion, young Jessamine Caldwin chose Corvo as her royal protector when Corvo was 19 and she was 12. Okay. He served her loyally as a bodyguard, courier, and some say spy, before and after she was crowned empress. Though it was scandalous gossip at the time, it was said they began a love affair around 1823 when Jasmine was 18 and Corvo 25. Okay, that's acceptable. The next chapter of Atano's life is like something out of a legend. During the time of the rat plague, when the Empress fell, Corvo was accused of regicide and sentenced for execution. He was thrown into Coldridge prison and publicly reviled. He escaped, and as part of a small conspiracy dedicated to throwing down the tyrannical Lord Regent, Corvo struck back at the people who killed the Empress and wronged him. As the Lord Regent fell, the Loyalist conspiracy turned on Corvo, poisoning him, surviving through some inner resilience and the help of a boatman. I remember Daddy telling me about this. He located the true assassin of the Empress and fought his way out of the flooded district. Corvo eventually cornered the last of the Loyalists on King Sparrow Island at the borough's lighthouse and rescued Emily Caldwin, heir to the throne. The romantic involvement between Corvo Atano and the Empress Jessamine Caldwin was a terribly kept court secret, and thus it is widely held that Emily Caldwin is their daughter. Following the interregnum, Corvo watched over Emily as she began to rule the Empire of the Isles. Right, then I think that is everything. Go to Dunwall, stay at the town. No, we're going to the Dunwall streets.